Hello one and all, and welcome to YouTuber Review, a show where we go through some of the biggest names in YouTube and analyze them for their quality of content, the current status of their channels, and the personalities they put behind it, while at the same time giving them a minor helping of criticism, but only as long as you spell minor like this. On our last episode, the wheel selection chose none other than the moto vlogger known as Snowcat, a man from the great land of Canada who decided one day, I'm going to go on my motorcycle, attach a GoPro to my helmet, drive around, and, record what happens. And as a result, he caught a lot of random stuff happening on camera, and generally complained a bunch about bad drivers, which we see a lot of in these videos. And seriously, he catches one about every single video that he does, and then proceeds to complain about them for at least a minute after the event occurs. And because of that, he even gave himself the title of professional hater. And I mean, he's the good kind of hater. I mean, there's some pretty bad drivers out there on the road. I see them all the time. I'm a pizza delivery person. It's fucking common. Take the test again. But really, that's the videos in a nutshell. Really, it's just him getting mad at other drivers on the road and, driving around talking to the camera while he's on his motorcycle. It's pretty common. So if you like vlog style videos where the person uses minimal editing, or you are just interested in people having a bit of road rage, well, this might be a channel for you. Really, there's not much else to expect at all. That's the rest of his content on his channel. It really seems to be pretty personality based, so with that being said, let's just get right into the review of Snowcat. The YouTube motovlogger known as Snowcat, according to his About page, joined the wonderful website known as YouTube on March 12, 2006. So yeah, another pretty early channel of the YouTube website. And then as far as his description goes, he calls himself a professional hater once again, and then tells you about how his entire job is to drive around on his motorcycle and record bad drivers. And for as long as his channel's been around, it's unfortunate that his channel hasn't completely blown up like others that we've seen from this era, but he has amassed around 667,000 subscribers, which is pretty good. I mean, look at that number. That's a good number. That's a lot of vroom vrooms. Yeah, unfortunately, he hasn't blown up as a lot of other YouTubers from that time have, but, well, he's done pretty well for himself. As far as extra content goes, he has a second channel called More Snowcat. It's basically a vlog channel that he uploads to very infrequently, so, yeah, it's just kind of there. But back to his main channel, his videos there actually upload at least once every 2 days. And as you can tell, they have something very similar between all of them. Most of the newer ones just include a screenshot of the video with some white text at the bottom, usually consisting of 1 to 3 attention-grabbing words, although a lot of earlier ones were literally just a screenshot. And then also a lot of them have extremely clickbait titles. A lot of times with caps and lowercase letters just spewing about all over the place with no real order or consistency to any of them at all, and then often insinuating that things get a little bit intense. Because let's face it, a lot of those titles fitting with the thumbnails that he uses a lot of times, you just see that and you're like, did that guy crash? Did somebody crash? Who died? I'm gonna watch this right now. And then once you're watching the video, you find out that the reason that you clicked on the video was literally only about 5 seconds of the total video itself. Meanwhile, the rest of the video is just him driving around, and things are genuinely pretty chill. And while yes, he does bitch about the incident afterwards, and that consumes a bit of the time, and well, it does work out because he does brand himself as the professional hater, it still likens to the clickbait I almost died videos where it really doesn't have anything to do with it. Not to say that shit never does happen, because, well, it kind of does sometimes. What the? But generally, the video is just him complaining about some little incident that happens on the road that, well, he has to stop for. Most of the time, it's just, turning on red lights. And he complains about it for a bit, but really, most of the video is just him chill riding around.
This guy, so it's green and the cars keep on coming. Like, what in the actual fuck? Professional driver, my butthole.
But really, while this guy is from Canada, he goes to California, and that's where a lot of his vlogs will take place, He either does it in California or he does it up in Canada. And while most of the clips that I do have here today are from California, keep in mind that he does do a lot of Canada ones as well. I mean, it is half of his name after all. It is Canada, got a lot of snow there. But since he is a motovlogger and doesn't really deviate at all from motovlogging, you'd think that's what he started out doing, right? He always has been a motovlogger, right? Well, actually, no, not really. While his first few videos were still in the realm of, well, vehicles, it wasn't motorcycles, it was actually cars, more specifically BMWs. In fact, that's actually what his first video is. So let's go ahead and take a look at his first video, uploaded 7 years ago, called BMW E46 Coupe Rear Power Sunshade. Yeah, it's just a very short clip of him sitting in his car, putting his sunshade up and putting it back down again. That's all the video is, really. It's not really anything special at all. Not to even mention that this was recorded on a 17-year-old potato. Yet this video still managed to get over 13,000 views. I honestly don't understand it, but whatever, that's not what his channel's about anymore, so let's just move on to his newer stuff. Which, of course, as we know now, as we already covered, is his motovlogs, which he has been doing for years now, and since then has become one of the biggest motovloggers here on YouTube. And while some of that success may be credited directly by his clickbait, there is a whole other aspect that we of course need to look at, and really, you should already know what it is. It's his editing and his presentation. Now first off, his editing. It's not really that apparent, there's not really that many cuts, and a lot of it is just long raw video clips. And of course I've cut this one down and actually sped it up, but this was a minute 23 seconds of just raw clip. No edits at all. Now, of course, during this entire time, he is talking, there are things going on, but really, there's not much editing behind it, because you're just taking a raw 130-minute clip, mashing it together with other clips like that in an editor, and bam, your video is done. It is completed, and it only took you about 30 minutes to put together. Congratulations. Not to say it's all raw video clips, though, okay, I have to be fair and say that he does throw in some text every now and again, and in more uncommon cases, he will actually put a freeze frame and then throw some images on the screen. Oh my god, it's a miracle! Oh boy, is everyone's favorite red arrows. But again, like most vlogging channels, there is minimal effort put into the editing, and most of the work goes into the actual filming part of it. And while this is genuinely accepted by a lot of people, I do think that making a little bit more choppy edits in the video would actually improve it. Or, you know, at least just don't make 2-3 minute sections of video where you don't do really any cuts at all. I'm not saying remove those sections completely, just don't put several of them in the same video, okay? They work really well, especially when you have a long story that you're talking about. Now let's talk about his intro and outro, which are usually consistent of drone footage, which, to be honest, it's really well shot and extremely well done. Very beautiful scenery, very well shot. I just wish that he would include a little bit of drone footage in his regular motovlogs. Definitely not necessary in all of them, I mean, especially because it's a drone. Carrying that on a motorcycle, that'd be pretty fucking hard. But when he goes to nice places, it would be cool to actually see some drone footage of those places he goes to. I'm just saying, drone footage of a place like this in the middle of a motovlog, that would definitely spice things up quite a bit. But now let's take a look at his newest video to give you an idea of what these vlogs are like. And this one is called Female Cop Screwed. Again, do you see what I mean about the titles?
Female cop, he is fucked. Sir, we are just behaved motorcyclists. And he waved back. That's the first time a Calgary cop has waved back. Thank you.
Really, again, there's nothing wrong with the vlog. It's pretty good. It just has a lot of long segments to it, as we said before. But he does do a good job at showing you the highlights of whatever road trip it is that he was on while he was filming this. But with that being said, I believe that it is time that we learned a tiny bit more about our man here, Snowcat. First things first, his name is Snowcat, and in case you forget that, he constantly has his name on his visor. But his real name is Elliot. He enjoys spending his time yelling at people on the street, riding alongside friends, and yelling at people from the comfort of their personal vehicles. But when he's currently not screaming at people, he seems like a pretty chill dude. Left-hand turns are his personal pet peeves. He can ride his bike with no handlebars. He does indeed have legs. He doesn't have a motorcycle constantly attached to him. I am not near enough knowledgeable on motorcycles to know what motorcycles he's actually riding. And his favorite thing about California is being able to have his own personal lane in between all the cars. But now I believe that it is time that we gave Snowcat here his final rating. So if you are new to the show and don't know how the ratings work, we rate channels on this series under 4 different categories. A 9 to 10 gets a subscribe, a 6 to 8 gets them a check them out, a 4 to 5 gets them maybe watch one of their videos and draw your own conclusions, it's up to you really, and then a 1 to 3 gets them an avoid at all costs. So at the end of the day, what rating does the mighty Snowcat end up getting? Well, everything considered, I am going to have to give Snowcat the final rating of 7 out of 10. A definite check them out. Keep in mind this is a low 7, as I do see a lot of things that could need improving. It's really up to the person watching it what their interpretation on it is. But the most important thing is that I believe that most people would appeal to it. Hell, I'm not even much into motorcycles or moto vlogging for that matter, but still, something about his videos do draw you in and keep you watching. He does seem to have a very good personality, and even his fan base seems kind of chill. He's definitely got his own little pocket in the YouTube world here. But again, if anything at all you saw here looked interesting to you, or you just kind of want to watch someone yell at bad drivers, well, this is the channel for you. But with that being said, it is once again time to spin the mighty wheel of selection. Wait a minute, stop. There are 2 people on this wheel right now that I've already reviewed. That must mean only one thing. This is an old wheel. We must have a volunteer, don't we? And yes, indeed we do. The person's name is Zephyrus, and they volunteered over Twitter. So yes, next week we will be covering them. So definitely keep an eye out for it. It'll be a good one. It's another educational channel. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. I would love a new addition to the Snake Army. If you haven't already, click that link in the description to go over to Snowcat's channel. Well, I have another opportunity for you right here. All you have to do is click on the video of his as playing on screen right now. It'll send you right over to his channel. You can check out his videos, let him know that I sent you there. And yeah, just check him out, see what you think of his videos, and tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm a fucking idiot. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on him as well. And speaking of people to check out, you already know what I'm going to say. I mean, he's been here for fucking ever. He's just on the screen right now. He's been there. He's just waiting for you to click on his fucking tooth. It is Lord Bung. You should probably click on it. Go subscribe to him. He needs it. But yes, again, thank you everyone so much for watching. I'm sorry for the delay on these videos. I will see you on the next one tomorrow as always. Whiplash, signing out.